Maame Grace, there was one evening they brought one guy, a Hermaphrodite. He has both sex organs.
Ooh.
That evening, the moment, you know, when you get to the prison, they will see your nakedness and put it on record. So whilst they were checking his vitals and they checked his nakedness and they saw that he has both male and female penis and vagina, the boys there sent the information down. That evening, come and see. Everybody is rushing.
Oh,
they have to quickly take the guy to the hospital to sleep there.
Because everybody was having sex with him.
Everybody was rushing to be his friend. So they can take advantage. This one is not, and this one is a correct woman who is in.
Oh, and they don't have prison for those people.
They don't have any place for them.
And if they take him to the women's side, he will also go and do them.
Another trouble.
Oh my God.
For over, we are getting to 60 years now. And we are not thinking about destinies. All we are thinking about is punishment.
So in a simply put, your own, were you charged for robbery or stealing? Because you got 20 years. How many years were you given? Were you sentenced?
Initially, I was charged with causing harm. Then they changed it to robbery. So I was charged for robbery.
So you were given
20 years.
20 years. And did you serve all of it?
No. I went back to court. And the court said I should go home.
So how long were you there?
Close to 15 years.
15 years? Yes. How old were you then?
22.
Okay, so right now, looking at the people in prison, their age, which one bothers you a lot? Yes,
you have asked a very good question. Before, when they tell you that somebody has gone to prison, it's when you look at the people, elderly people. But I'm telling you, make a survey to the prisons in Ghana, the 41 prisons, 18 years to 30 years is the highest, about 80%. Destiny, the future of this nation is lying in prisons. No job for the youth. Nothing. No plan for the youth. You will see 18, 19, young boys. They are in prison. And it is sad. What a nation we are building. And you will look at every home, there is a prisoner. Every home, every family, there is a prisoner. Because we are only interested in building prisons.
So we hear some churches building prisons. When you hear those things, what comes into your mind?
I get provoked, and I felt without apology they were misled. One of the fathers whose songs went viral on every platforms, even, I'm using the word even because when we talk about the clergy, the pastors, we see them in quotes as the most holiest of holiest. We are seen like that. Even raises his songs on altars. I think he wrote that song that we are only interested in building the prison.
They won't build no schools anymore. All they build will be prison.
Only building prison. They were misled. Because if there is anything you will build, you would have put up work and stuff for the prisons. They have seen that the agenda of building the prison is different because when they build the prison, they also put their church there. So they put the prison, and I'm going to be straight because we are talking about destinies. They put Pentecost church. If you are a Roman Catholic and you go there, that means you are forced to go to Pentecost church. Conversion.
Wow.
Because there is no other church in that particular prison that was built.
It is owned by them.
It is owned by them.
To join them. That one too is become political.
And aside that, I'm told they want to help people out of prisons.
Okay.
I pray it works. And they bring evidence for us to see that indeed they are helping. But building prison, Ghana should put a stop to it. and think about destinies.
I want you to tell me this before we continue. So you were charged for robbery.
Yes.
And you robbed 1,500 scratch card, Vodafone scratch cards. Am I correct?
Yes.
And you were sentenced to 20 years imprisonment.
Yeah.
Now, you went there when you were very young.
Yeah.
Between 20 and 22. Now, tell me 4 painful things you think that when you see in prison, now that you are out, you can't sleep about it.
There are so many things in the prison, but like you said, 4. Number 1, if you are in prison and you are sick and you don't have money, because it happened to me, where I have to use my own money. Mommy Grace, I was playing ball, I got fractured on my hand. I have to use my own money from Isawam to Koforidua. People got sick. If you don't have your own money, nobody will take care of you. You will die. If you can't take care of them, then find a way to manage the institution. I have seen a lot of people died. That is 1. 2, being somebody who is very spiritual, if you go to prison and somebody dies, the burial is sad. Whether you are a Muslim or you are not a Muslim, I bring Muslim because we know it is Muslims that are okay burying someone with cloth or a blanket. But in the issue of prisons, when your family will not come for you, the burial is sad. Put blanket on you. I haven't seen anybody handcuffed before, but I've heard they even handcuff people before they bury them. And sometimes you look at these boys, they go and use cutlass, dig some hole, drink alcohol, and then they put you in some hole. No befitting burial. Every soul needs a befitting burial. Whether criminal or righteous, when you die, you should be given a befitting burial.
So they bury you just like that?
They bury you.
Do they have cemetery there?
They go to the cemetery. Sometimes even I learned the back there. They have a land all around. There was a time 3 people died. This one died, this one also died. They pack all of them. The family said they are not interested, because when they call the family and they say they are not interested, they pack all of them at one place and just go and bury them somewhere.
So that is 2.
That is 2. Another thing I would want to change about the prison is the issue with the officers.
Some of them?
Yes, some of them. They play the major role in what is happening in the prisons. If I say the officers, some of them, they don't have value for lives in the prisons. When you come to prison, it happened to me myself, where officer doesn't even care whether you are okay. Mommy Grace, there was a time they said somebody was carrying cocaine. They transferred the person to my cell. The person speaks my language. We became friends. I have privileges in the prisons. When they sleep, I don't sleep. And somebody said, I have been keeping cocaine for the person. And when they came, I was going out, they searched, they didn't see anything on me. They have to go and put me at lockup. Because some of the people who are officers, they are not professionals. The reason why I say officers is because some of the appointments and some of the recruitment that are going on, they just put people there. This is not a marketplace. This is dealing with human beings. So we need professionals in the prisons. We need officers who are professionals to work in the prisons. We don't just need people whose families have influence in the government and can push them into the service. Then they should go to other places. The final thing I will talk about is when people are going on discharge. Another means why people go back to the prisons. Maame Grace, I was convicted in the Volta region. But assuming I went to Volta region, but I live in Accra. I came to Accra to buy something and I commit a crime. And they arrest me. I was arrested and sent to court. I only came to do business in Accra.
Nobody will know.
Yes. But when I am going on discharge, they will say that, where did they arrest you? You say Accra. So they give you Accra lorry fare. Nsawam to Accra or Nsawam to Tema because you were arrested in Tema. Meanwhile, I don't stay in Accra. So going back to the Volta region is a problem. So you will see that a lot of people were just arrested at the scene.